Children should always anticipate from their parents affection and support. But what if the parents are toxic? How would you feel if I told you that hundreds of thousands of children across the globe are officially recorded as victims of emotional abuse every single year? Whether hurtful words are deliberately meant to cause pain or not, they can leave scars and impressions that last anywhere from a brief period to an entire lifetime. Hurtful statements can come from close ones, such as parents, and the psychological and emotional harm can be devastating to many individuals, especially children. The manner in which parents raise their children and conduct themselves around them establishes the core groundwork that shapes their character and self-worth. So, how do you recognize if a parent or caretaker is toxic? Here are 8 things toxic parents say that can impact a child's life. 1. Insulting remarks about their appearance. You're ugly, too fat, too short, too skinny, or you have awful hair. Belittling a child based on how they look will most likely only deepen their physical insecurity and anxiety about their body image. This could lead to serious emotional struggles, such as eating disorders. Parents are meant to guide their children on how to embrace themselves, regardless of how they appear on the outside. 2. Mocking questions about their behavior. Like, why do you act so strange? Why do you walk that way? Chew that way? Move or speak that way? Children tend to believe everything their parents tell them, so sarcastic questions or comments like these may cause the child to feel as though something is wrong with them. This makes it extremely difficult for the child to be themselves around others, even well into adulthood. They may then become held back by unease and anxiety that others will ridicule them or notice the shortcomings that their toxic parents fabricated for them. 3. Selfish statements. I wish you were never born. I regret having you. I wish you were a different child. Parents should never utter something like this to a child. It will make them feel as though they were never meant to exist in this world to begin with, and that they have no right to be alive. These remarks are profoundly damaging to a child, to any person in general. They erode their entire sense of self, which can lead to self-harm and early onset depression. Instead, parents should make their children feel cherished and appreciated. 4. Making the child feel like a burden. You cost too much. It's so exhausting to take care of you. Having you drains me. If a parent says this to their child, the child will feel like a nuisance. It will cause them to instinctively conceal their needs, emotions, and problems, simply to avoid distressing the parent. Research in children's health has revealed that an absence of love, warmth, and emotional security are among the reasons some children turn toward destructive behaviors as they mature. 5. Harmful comparisons. Why can't you be like your sibling, cousin, or the other kids? The other kids are so much better than you. This will greatly diminish a child's self-worth and make them feel as though they will never be sufficient, no matter how much effort they put in. Comparing siblings to one another also encourages an unhealthy dynamic between them, sparking jealousy and bitterness. Siblings should equally be granted the freedom to develop their own individual identities. 6. Verbally abusive words and statements. You're stupid. You're useless. You're a failure. You'll never succeed. Absolute statements like these deeply wound a child's self-esteem. It is incredibly important that parents uplift their children and help them develop confidence in themselves. 7. Threatening abandonment. I'll leave you. You'll wake up one day and I won't be here. I'll just vanish. This causes a child to develop abandonment issues, dreading that the people they love will walk away because of who they are. As the child matures, this belief becomes unconsciously embedded in their mind. They may grow unable to place trust in future relationships, constantly fearing that people will eventually walk out on them. 8. Empty promises. If you do this, I'll get you that. I'll take you there next time. But then never following through. When a parent makes commitments they don't honor,
It shatters the child's trust and makes them feel let down throughout their life. Repeatedly breaking promises is one of the most powerful ways to teach a child not to rely on others throughout their life.
Even though words cause no physical injury, they can be tremendously destructive to the mind and emotional health. Childhood is a crucial chapter in every person's life. Our childhood molds our personalities, behaviors, and beliefs. Have you experienced any of these forms of abuse? How do you feel about them? Do you know someone who has and could benefit from watching this video? Please consider sharing it so that parents and future parents everywhere can be more conscious about the way they communicate with their children. If you like our content, please don't forget to subscribe to Animate for more psychology and productive content. And as always, thanks for watching.